I don't have much left, so I'll save it for your questions. But um, our guys were locked in from December 26th when we came back for practice, and like what that game looked like, or what that game was, is what practice looked like for about 3 days in a row.
What is a Notre Dame basketball team has never done to Virginia what you were able to do to Virginia? Did it take December 19th in the Citadel and the days afterward to do what you're able to do this afternoon and just thoroughly dominate for 40 minutes?
I think we've come together. We've gotten closer since that moment. We've trusted each other, right? Part of our values that we talk about, which I said we got away from, which was my fault, completely my fault. But one of them is accountability, and I've seen our guys holding each other accountable more in practice, in games, and I thought we were as disciplined at executing a game plan as we've done all season. And the moment we got out of that game plan, they usually scored. I'm supposed to whip. I didn't whip. They trail. They get a bucket. I'm supposed to trail. I whip. They get a bucket. But all the other times we did it.
Which kind of piggybacking off what Tom said, 11 days ago you sat here and told us you were disappointed with the effort that your team put forth. Today you guys beat Virginia. How much better has the effort been in practice, in game setting, just what you've seen from your team?
Our effort's been great. Guys are playing. Guys are competing. And that goes from the 5 to 7 guys that played at the end of the game. Right? We do this thing at the end of games or at the end of practice where we're like simulating a game situation. I just call it possession game. And it's just in the half court, and those guys are on the red team and they're running Virginia stuff, and then we flip it, and like the guys that are playing, they get the ball, and like this, we keep score. Like every possession matters. The clock is running. Like I think it's enhanced our focus on how important each possession is. But it also has guys that, like I said, they're holding each other accountable in that. And leading into this, I apologize, because like once it gets to the holidays and like we're not in school, like my sense of like what day it is goes crazy. I know it's today Saturday, but I'm trying to think like, so Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, we did the possession game 3 times, and the red team won Wednesday and Thursday. And so so those dudes were itching like Friday, like, man, we've done everything right and we still didn't win. But it's helping us. It's helping us grow. It's helping us move on to next play mentality and understanding like what each possession, what each situation means.
Micah, you've built and rebuilt programs as both an assistant and as a head coach. When you have a win like today, how do you maximize its impact on your program moving forward, particularly with such a young roster?
I think the trust factor. I always talk about the trust factor with our group. When you put so much into it, there's no guarantee that you're going to win, right? You still gotta do everything right to give yourself a chance to win, but there's no guarantee that you're going to win. And we could have practiced the way we did and done everything right, and they could have still come in here and won. But for us to play this way and win in this fashion, now when it's time to go back to practice, they're like, hey, now like one of these older guys or guys that are playing should be like, this isn't after the effort that we had in practice leading into Virginia. We have something to point to as a group to say, here's our standard. Here's where we need to hold ourselves if we want the same results. And I think, buy-in and belief is really big. And our trust as a team and as a group is really growing.
Do you think coming into this matchup, Coach, that you would empty the bench and a 20-plus point win?
No. I said the other day when I was talking to you guys that conference games are possession games. Right? I haven't played against Virginia a whole lot, a few times, but just the system and like knowing who Tony Bennett is as a coach and his teams and how well they play, how well they execute, I was prepared for, my card sitting over there at the scores table has got last-second situations and last-second plays and what we wanted to go to late, because I thought I'm prepared for a possession game in the mud, right, 50s. But I thought the way JR started the game really gave us a huge boost. And then I thought the way Marcus played the entire time was very, very encouraging.
Ken Pom had you projected to go 0-20 in the league. I know it's only one win, but to get a win in this fashion against that program, what does it do just for the overall confidence of this team to say, let's see if we can get this thing on a roll because you got 2 more home games?
Yeah. I'm very familiar with Ken Pom. I spent a lot of time
I didn't know how much of an analyst.
perusing the site. No, I spent a lot of time there. And sometimes those are funky because it'll like have you winning, but yet it'll still have you losing sometimes. But I say it all the time. Like, I'm big in analytics, but analytics doesn't know what's inside of us. It doesn't know what kind of heart we got. It doesn't know how we're going to fight on a daily basis, and it doesn't know how we prepare. And I thought, don't give me credit for this. Our guys played unbelievable. They did this, right? But I thought Kyle Getter, his game plan, and how he had our guys prepared defensively, Trey Whitted on the offensive side and how we attacked them, I thought those guys were excellent. Mike Fairley, as he's working with the bigs on what we're looking for as we play through, like Ryan Owens with the personnel, like everybody played a huge part in this. But then our guys were excellent. But we got a lot of heart. We got a lot of fight. We got a lot of character.
Micah, you talked about confidence and trust. How close are you getting to the process, that process that you talked about, trusting the process just a couple of weeks ago?
We're getting closer, but one thing is this game doesn't help you in the next game, right? Like this one's over now. Like when we leave here, this one's over. Like we can't bring this to practice. Like we beat Virginia, let's beat our chest. Like no, you got to play the right way against NC State. It helps us knowing that, like I said, the buy-in and the belief is starting to come in what we're doing, and I always said, like, we want to play our best basketball at the end of the year. And we start to get that way, right? We'd be a little bit better in December. Let's be a little bit better in January. Let's be a little bit better in February. And let's be a lot better in March. And it's small steps. Sometimes you can't see it, especially when you're in the moment every single day. You don't always see it. But, like, you do see improvements, man. Like things that Kerry Booth, like, couldn't quite figure out in November. Now he's getting there and causing turnovers because he's in the right spot at the end of the game against Virginia. Like, there's a process to all of it. And sometimes it takes failure to reach that process.
Like the other thing you hit on after the Citadel was the resiliency aspect. You're getting punched in games, not fighting back, folding. This game, a couple of mini runs for Virginia in the second half. Every time you guys responded, what did you like from that aspect?
I think we never panicked. It would have been easy to panic. They came right out of halftime with a quick run, and we sat down, we took a breath, and then we came back out and we answered it, right? That's part of, like, growth as a group when it could really flip sideways, and it had a chance to flip sideways. We watch film, and I'm like the Grim Reaper at film because it's things we got to correct, but it always feels like they're probably like, man, I hope Coach Shrews doesn't show film today because it's always so negative, right? Like we watched film the other day, and it was called Rally Killers. And it wasn't anything of, like, trying to pick on people, but it was like, here's a 5-0 run, and look at us stopping it ourselves, right? It was from the Marist game. It's not Marist. Wasn't anything Marist had to do. It was us taking an ill-timed shot. It was us turning the ball over. Like, We go on another 5-0 run, rally killer. We have a chance to, we go on an 8-0 run, rally killer, right? I thought we didn't have those. Now I got to go back and watch. I'm sure we did, but we might. But not as many. You know, we did the right thing at the right moment.
Anything else?
Thank you.
Next, Happy New Year to you.
It means a lot knowing we worked our butts off coming into this game. We knew Virginia was a really, really good team, and it wasn't easy coming into this. But we also knew it was 5 from 4 day just for us and also Raheem. So we knew we had to come out and perform like we did. And the way we performed and just the fans that came out today was just unbelievable. Like, it was a lot of people here to support us, and I feel like the fans coming out is what helped us win this game today.
Yeah, definitely. Going off of that, yeah, I think our preparation was definitely like the biggest thing going into this game. You know, we've kind of we've had our foot off the gas a few times going into some games with like preparation and practice and stuff. But yeah, kind of like what Micah said, you know, we just worked our butts off in practice. We came ready to go today, and it starts with everybody too, like our managers, like the coaches, all of us, like everyone has to bring it every single day. And you know, like the energy that we had too was amazing the past few days. So yeah, I'm just really proud of our guys tonight.
What does it mean for both of you? I mean, you've been in this building probably a lot to see a lot of big-time basketball games, Duke, Carolina. To play in a game like this and to have a moment for you guys in this building the first time, what does that mean to you?
Man, honestly, like, I'm kind of lost for words right now. Like, just being out there, like, the atmosphere was amazing. Like, I had a smile on my face, like, throughout, like, half the game. I couldn't get the smile off my face, just, like, seeing the fans there and all that stuff. So, I mean, it just makes me happy, and hopefully, you know, the fans, they'll see this and they'll want to come out to more games. That's the biggest thing for us. We want to put on a show for the people here in South Bend, so that's what we're going to try to do every single night.
For any of you guys, 10 days ago was the Citadel game. What changed between then and now?
Everyone just had to be honest with themselves, and everyone had to open up and give a little bit of themselves up for the team, for the sake of the team, and for the sake of like this program. You know, everybody kind of had to, you know, just work their butts off in practice again and just come better prepared.
Yeah, I agree. Like, I feel like we just have to have like a short memory. Like Coach always said, like this is the most important game because it's like the game we're playing right now. So, I mean, we always just kind of look ahead to the next game that's ahead of us. Like when we're getting ready to play. So yeah.
Kerry, what was working so well in the second half? How were you, as locked in as you were from like?
I mean, well, we knew Virginia was a really good team, so we couldn't really like let up because we knew like obviously they always have the opportunity to come back. So just had to be locked in, like be in the right spots, like make my open shots, rebound. So that's what I did.
JR, for you, the first half, I mean, Coach Bennett just said that you kind of bowled them around and did what you wanted to do, and then obviously got off from 3-point. What was the key for you today?
Honestly, just shoot with confidence. You know, trust the work that I've put in. You know, I haven't been shooting as good as I want to. Like during the season, I've had a number of great opportunities to make open shots and that kind of stuff, and I've kind of been struggling with that. So, kind of just coming in here and you know knowing that it was you know a big day for us. You know, like the 5-7-4 day. And I just want to come out here and just play as hard as I could. And my shot was falling, so good for me, I guess. But yeah, I just want to do whatever I could to help the team win, and that's kind of what I do every single night. I just want to win.
You didn't score in the second half, but you didn't really need to, and you had 7 rebounds in the second half. How much maybe does that show your individual growth and the growth of the guys around you?
Yeah, definitely. You know, yeah, I kind of said that like towards the end of the game. I was like, yeah, like I don't even need to score. Like these guys, like right here, like they got me. Like these guys are amazing players around me. Everybody around me, everybody around us. You know, they just like play their job and they play their role. And I think we have a lot of unselfish guys that just want to go out there and compete and do whatever it takes to win.
JR, what goes to your mind when you throw up that third 3-pointer, man, and then somehow
I was just thinking, you know, I don't want to get a shot clock violation because we as a team, you know, we kind of have a little thing against shot clock violations. So just trying to stay away from those as much as possible. So I just try to throw it up there and hopefully that it hit the rim, and then it went in. So that was cool.
You addressed the mental aspect of confidence in shooting. Did you do anything the past couple of days mechanically, fundamentally, to get your shot?
Just get more reps up. Coach Shrewsberry challenged all of us to, you know, get extra work in, get extra shots up, especially during Christmas break. You know, we're just kind of like sitting around all day, not really doing much besides like practicing and that. So I came in and just got extra shots up every single day, and that kind of, I feel like the work you put in kind of shows on the court. So I think that definitely helped today.
Marcus, you were able to get going with it when you got into the
not having to force it, but just finding your lane and finding the time when it was right to get to the defense?
Honestly, I was just out there playing, just playing to win. And when I play to win, is good things happening. I know like I have a tendency to just force things when things are not going my way. But today, it was a learning experience for me, and I feel like I made a big jump with just finding my teammates, just playing together, trusting everybody around me, and we were able to get the job done today. And I was able to dish out 9 assists, like that's big, and it's really good for me.
Kerry, how different is it for you as far as letting the game come to you as a starter as opposed to coming off the bench? You've been really good the last game start.
Yeah, I mean, I just like try and play like whatever role coach puts me in, like so just do what I can control, like play my best game, and I mean just try and help us win, like Micah said.
How much was today getting on the glass? I mean, you guys dominated the rebounding numbers.
Yeah, that was a big part too. Just like I mean, obviously playing with like more size, like just making sure we control the glass and don't give up any offensive rebounds.
Anything else?
Great. Thanks,
Thanks,
guys.
guys.
Yeah, thank you.